Did they come out good?
Yo.
Huh?
Hold on, I'm gonna switch around to you in a second, OG. Yo. Oh, hold on a second. What I'm right now? Let me switch this back around. Okay, yo, listen, on break. Yo. The last time I was here, man, I had the OG on, he told his stories, but I erased his stories by accident and his art. So if you see the thumbnail, that's the art, that's what he had did in the night and the day. And we was just looking for confirmation if you feeling that or you feeling the art, you know what I'm saying? That's it right there. We're gonna put that on some shirts. DTVO, Dare to Be Original, and I'm gonna let OG break it down to you. You know what I mean, explain some things, go ahead and talk your shit.
My artwork represents a whole bunch of things. It represents people being real, not just with me, but with everybody. DTVO means Dare to Be Original.
Yo, OG said, what up?
Hey, you know what I mean? What's going on, fellas?
Tell them, tell them about the Magic Shave, Magic Shave situation.
Man,
what happened?
One of the greatest stories that I could ever see. Well, one day this dude, I guess he had a beef with some people. The kid was small. The dude was kind of big. But the little guy had more heart. What he did was, he went to his cell, got a jar, put Magic Shave in it, whipped it up.
Explain to people what Magic Shave is.
Okay, Magic Shave is stuff you put on your face that'll get rid of all your hair. It'll get rid of your face. It'll get rid of everything in which you got on your face. You can't leave it on but only a few minutes.
Okay.
Because if you don't leave it on in a few minutes, you got third-degree burns. It's acid.
Oh, okay.
Right? So in the process of doing that, the way to make it stick, what brothers is running like this young blood done did, was stick honey in it. Pour some honey inside of the Magic Shave, so when he threw it, it stuck to you.
He put honey inside the Magic Shave?
He put a little honey in the Magic Shave, and the Magic Shave was already mixed up like a water substance. He threw it at this dude in his face. It was over his eye, right over here. The honey, whatever it is, made it stick, and the man was sitting around beefing with this young kid, trying to run after and all this is, and that shit is eating this shit up. You saw it. When he wiped that shit off his eye, all you saw was meat.
All you saw was the meat from his eye?
No, you saw the meat from his skin, because the acid was eating that ass up. And he was running, he ran, he had to go to the front. He told the officer, he said, man, listen, this young motherfucker made my bubba, he did blah. Tried to say, man, what happened? And he said, wipe it off. He wiped it off, and he wiped off his skin.
From Magic Shave?
From Magic Shave.
God.
Magic Shave will tear you down.
Like that?
Man, let me tell you something, man. We ain't got Uzis and K, all that stuff in the penitentiary. We got what we got. Those are some of the best methods. The next one is, just sit back, boil you some hot water, or boil you some hot baby oil, or boil you some hot hair grease, or matter of fact, get you some plain butter. Some butter from the mess hall. Take the butter in the mess hall, from the mess hall, take it, cook it, heat it and everything else, put Comet, put what's the name, all type of shit in there, and I guarantee you, the person that you fight will get off you real quick.
If you throw it right on their ass.
Throw it right on their ass. It's a fact.
Yo, do me a favor. Tell the story about that what happened when they started stabbing the dude at the
at the table.
At the table. Tell that again.
Man, let me show you. We was all sitting at the table. We was watching Miami Vice. Miami Vice is a show that came out way back, about many years, about 20 years ago, right? So we was in Sing Sing, 5 buildings. We all had to put our mirrors outside on a bench so we could watch TV from our cell. The mirror would reflect the TV and we can see it. But this time they let us out for a little while. So when we gotta be out there, like it's a day room almost, because 5 buildings is almost hooked up to Tappan. Tappan was another prison that's right down from Sing Sing, from our city, New York. So
speak up, OG.
So right now, we was all sitting at the table and stuff like that. We look back, here come another dude from another block, but he had some people with him. So the next thing I know was the dude that was sitting at the table, Spanish dude, he looked back like this, and then all of a sudden he got up. And then when he got up, we was watching the TV. We went back to watching the show. Next thing I know was, this motherfucker just turned around, he walked over there to where they was, and all you heard was after that, yo, boom, boom. They stuck the dude, man. The dude was just laying there, and the boys just turned away, and just like it wasn't nothing, man. And then when the police came, I mean, CEOs came, then they called in Orange Crush. They told us to lay on the floor, all this shit, and everything else. And they took dude out.
I ain't never seen him again after that, huh?
I ain't never seen him again, or them dudes again.
You ever?
My building is not that big.
Have you ever seen somebody go knife to knife?
Well, they wasn't fighting. Here's the deal. I think I was in Elmira in 1981. First time ever me really getting ready to go up to prison for real. Elmira, back in those days, was gladiator school. Fireballs, throwing all type of shit up the New Jack.
Fireball, what's that?
Fireballs, tissues, man. They put it on fire, man. They just throw them out the cell and throw them down on the wall.
On the catwalk.
On the catwalk.
As a New Jack coming through.
That's right. New Jack. They doing all this crazy shit. But now, the worst part of it is that they was just upstairs on the gallery, sitting there like this, talking. They came with books.
They were strapped up with books?
Books.
Well, for armor?
For armor.
Oh, because they was about to go, okay, armor, they had the books.
They was going to go hand in hand.
That's right, they had the books.
This was some man shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then at the end, it was just at the end. It's over.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? These dudes is upstairs on the block. We locked in. These supporters or whatever. You know? White dude and a black dude. Black dude, he had books around him. White dude had books all tucked in his pants and everything. And they was on the gallery just coming at motherfuckers. You know, doing this with one stabbing and everything else. After a while, I said, man, what are they doing? How come you ain't get stuck to see the dudes do this? I didn't know about the books.
The book is the armor.
That's right. And that's what made things me more, man, shit. I was scared. I thought, man, when this dude came to me one day and told me, he said, here's a matchbook. I said, what's the matchbook? Matchbook goes for $20. $20 for a matchbook? What is it? It's full of weed. I didn't know that. They was selling weed in matchbooks. $20. If not there, you go get some sugar packs. Those are $5 packs. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Put in a sugar bag, it's $5 bag.
That's right. You know what I mean? So everything in which I'm telling you right now is not something in which I've read, and it ain't something I've seen. This is something I was in. I was there, I watched it, I did it. But in the process of doing that, I did something else. I took my art to another level. I had to sit down and I had to survive. The best way for me to survive.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
The best way for
Building
me to...
8. Where's Building 8?
Oh, bro, we have no idea. We are
10
temps.
right here. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
be
brother.
that far, my brother. Yep, might be down there.
I think I tried it.
All
That's
right,
right.
my man.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
But back to what I was saying though. My artwork it became my life because I didn't have too many people doing too many things for me. They say you burn your bridges, you know, then after a while your family start to leave you. But here's the question. I didn't burn my bridges. My family just left anyway. Time is time, and then after a while life goes on. Anyway, nonetheless, I had to make things happen for me. So I got my commissary from working inside industry. Industry means I made prison clothes for everybody. And you know what I'm saying? I was in Clinton. So after all that, my artwork was the only thing that really, really pushed me to do better. That's why I named it DTBO. It means dare to be original. When I gave somebody a picture, I want them to look at that picture and know that they ain't just got something everybody else got. I don't draw the same picture twice. You might see an image that look like it, but it's never, ever twice. You understand?
I'm gonna say this video. Hey, yo, do me a favor, OG. I need something for the people, just so the kids are seeing this and they might say, what's the worst thing you went through in prison that really devastated you? And how, like, the emotional feeling you felt from that?
Well, the worst thing that really, really happened to me was the day that I got put in the box. I was in the box for 1 year. It was for soliciting my artwork, trying to make a living for myself. I had
Loaded, what up?
And I had people out there in the street that was sitting down, willing to sit down and to buy my work. But the whole deal is, prison says you can't sell artwork inside or outside for a profit. Anyway, they got wind of it. That's when DTBO came to life.
Now we love city dudes. I got mad brothers from the city. Don't ever feel like that.
Yeah.
Now, so you did a year in a box for that for selling your art?
For selling my art, for soliciting. They felt that I was taking advantage of the system, and they put me in the box. It's a tier 3.
It is?
Yes.
I didn't even know that. I didn't. All that time I didn't even know that.
It's a tier 3. You cannot sit down and to sell. It's the Son of Sam law. Son of Sam law means Son of Sam, when he went to jail, he started profiting off his stuff.
Oh, for the murders and
That's
everything.
right. So now what they did was, any inmate that's upstate that's doing anything else, you're not allowed to conduct business or have a business out there in the street and coming in your name or anything else. You're
Yep.
not. You're not allowed. So right
They
now,
do be giving COs all artwork all the time. That's crazy. Dudes
you know
be,
something? They give it all away and everything else. Back in the days, they used to have, when I was coming up, that means the officer can actually purchase your stuff. I went to the art show on Canvas in Albany, in Albany, New York, which was a show for inmates to produce all the talent that you have, bring it to them, and what they did. Me, I drew on my own. I'm a certified commercial artist by New York State. I've been published twice. One in Yo magazine, one on the Who Scout Press, which I had a card on the market. Now, since I've become known, they telling me is that I can't do this, and they feel that the women, and if I talk to the women or do something or show them my artwork, and the women actually take one of my pictures home, I'm going to the box. That's solicited because they feel that that's a threat to their security. So back in the
me
day,
and OG worked together. You know what I'm saying? OG did 37 years. We in this warehouse, motherfucker unloading trucks. So you know niggas at work, Angela. So don't be disrespectful. But OG, speaking of that right there, name a time you seen a dude play itself over trying to talk to a broad.
oh man, let me tell you something. They get up in the CO's faces every time the bitch geek. They think that they all that and they got the right G and they got the right this and everything else, and they got forever. The broads get up and they get.
So when you see a dude get in trouble for that, where he played himself,
man, I seen a dude get his ass whooped so bad. The broad told him to sit there. A black broad too.
what do you do to her? What do you go up to her and
He
say?
went up to him and just started kicking it. Yo, man, you know, listen, man, you want you let me get your number, you know, boom, boom, boom. You know, I've been here with you for a little while. She said, sure, yeah, okay. You know, listen, I'll see you in a little bit. Next thing I know was, man, here go this fool and all the motherfucking police and everything else come and snatched his ass right out of his motherfucking shoes and took him in there. Don't you ever talk to one of my officers.
They whooped his ass
Man, they tore that ass up, man. That nigga was out of his rabbit ass mind.
for trying to talk to that broad.
Hell yeah, talking about. And then what make it so bad, he thought he had good G. Nigga, you ain't even had a GED.
They ain't had no GED. Yo, OG, look.
Man, fuck out of here.
Yo, OG, do me a favor. Grab the art real quick. We gonna show this off. Let OG grab this art. Yo, OG drew that for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Right there. I'm about to
This
turn.
was last night.
We gonna put some shit. We gonna put that on shirts right there. This is basically a rough draft of how these shirts
That's
going
right.
ahead. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. And these his hand drawn, one of a kind. He said, yo, he think you did some art for his pop. Do you know a dude named Paul, aka Poise?
You know, I probably do. I told you,
He
man,
said
I am
since
known in
82.
the penitentiary. I got the teardrop. If you ever see the teardrop with the drop that says, I miss you on it, that looks so real, you probably got it from me. I'm the one who brought it up in there, inside the thing, with the one teardrop.
Yo, OG, they want to know if you knew Mother. Did you know?
Mother dear,
Yo, yeah, they said they want to know if you knew Mother Dear. Come here, you got
let me tell you something, man. Everybody
Yo, put the.
Everybody.
Nah, you got it.
Okay, everybody inside of the penitentiary by itself, I heard of Mother Dear. Mother Dear is one of them big ass homos that you will sit down and knock you out, do what he got to do, and then keep going with their business. There was not too many people can do to this man, but they killed him. So you know that's the same thing as messing around with Zeke Black, biggest motherfucker in the jail, baddest motherfucker boxing and everything else. You flash a knife, he run like a bitch. You understand? Other than that, he gonna knock you out and you gonna fuck him. He ain't fucking you.
Oh, he gonna knock you out and make you fuck him.
That's right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and he been through all the penitentiaries. He been through all the systems. He's been.
Yo, that's DTBO. Dare to be original, man.
That's right.
Pissy Black. What about?
Pissy Black? That's Pissy Black. Whoever said it, that's him.
Oh, that's Pissy Black?
That's Pissy Black.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir. From Hempstead, Long Island. Yeah, I know.
You
Yeah.
met Pissy Black?
Hell yeah, I know.
I was in Wendy, but he's scared of knives. So
Yeah,
long as
he's scared of that.
long as you got a knife, you good.
You good.
Yeah, but he'll run right up on a motherfucker.
That's right, brother. He will. That's right.
Let me see.
And like I told you, everything of which I'm telling you, I've been around a long time. I've been around a long time. I done watched the whole system change. I done watched everything change.
What you think? What you thought when the gangs came into play? Like when gangs started running in jail?
Let me tell you something. When the boys came from New York City, which they did, a lot of them came up here and everything else, and they was all into their own thing. The Bloods, Crips, the Milletas, the Latin Kings, they was always here. You understand what I'm saying? But now, the younger took over the younger generation, and it's more like, who controls the prison? I mean, part of the prison. Not knowing that, in all actuality, you're only getting away with so much.
He said, you ever heard of Popeye?
Popeye?
Yeah.
From Buffalo?
I don't know if you're from Buffalo.
Okay, I know a dude named Popeye. He used to be a lawyer. He had a lawyer's wife. He had a lot of things happening up here in Buffalo. And his wife was a lawyer. He died.
Okay,
And
but
it's the same old man I'm talking
before
about.
I end this, I want to hear, what's the worst thing you seen with the gangs? What's the worst writer you seen with the gangs when they was getting crazy?
When they fucked their own selves up. When
Well-
they sat down and actually went to war with their own people.
They went, what you mean they went to war with their own? What happened?
In other words, I guess somebody came in from another thing. He was the head. Oh, I don't know the name of him. I forgot it.
His Godfather.
Yeah, well, he was the head. He came in and everything else, and he lives all the way out in East Bubblefuck somewhere, wherever he's from. And he came back and he tried to conduct his manner, and he had a whole bunch of dudes with him. But the dudes that was already inside, that was there, that was already established, and they was also head, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wasn't having it.
And what happened?
They had a war. They went out in the yard.
And what
We
you
was
seen?
We was outside in the yard in Clinton. This was in Clinton. And I'm gonna say this is in 2005, because I went up 05. So they was in the yard. We was cooking out all in the yard. Clinton's a big ass yard, man. We have our own grills and shit. Boom, boom, boom. We cook. We come out. Everybody meet, buy stuff, do whatever. They got a 2-pack packy sacky. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 packs for some weed. Anyway, nonetheless, they came to the yard. They went up on the walk, which is like the hill to go up to where we cook our foods at and stuff like that. And they got in a fight. They started rumbling. They started fighting.
And what you see some shit that was like,
Man,
oh
I
shit.
seen some shit. I seen niggas run. I ain't never seen them run. This nigga beat that joiner dude. This dude is so damn quick to get to that motherfucking front up there to get back inside the building. He forget the stairs. That nigga jumped off that little piece of wall. The man, let me tell you something, man. No, here's some weird shit, man. Listen. So the cop shoots in the yard. Boom, in the grass. Shoots from the tower inside of the grass. Everybody come back. They telling us, lay down, motherfucking snow shit down on it. Lay in the blood. You don't lay in the mud. You don't lay in the mud. You gonna be in the mud.
Oh,
You gonna be in the mud.
oh, so they shot in the yard.
Oh, they shot right in the yard. Right in the yard. If anything I don't know, man, they shot right dead in the yard.
Y'all got y'all ass down quick as hell, right?
That's right. Or hop to the nearest fence on one knee. If not, man, where you at? Lay down.
Just like that, right?
That's right, bro.
And you better not move.
That's right.
Or they coming.
They coming.
That's a fact. When they let that gas go, it's a wrap.
So, man, I'm telling you. Shoot, man, yeah.
Yo, listen, man. It's I gotta get up out of here. It's DTBO, Dare to Be Original. OG, as always, I gotta save this, but I need your parting words. Tell the people what to do.
Subscribe. Join. Come together, man, with something real. Let these people and let this brother know, man, that you're appreciated, because he's the only voice that we got in the penitentiary as it stands right now. Subscribe.
That's what I'm talking about. And say
Subscribe.
it's love always.
That's
and,
right.
And say your slogan. What is it?
DTBO. Dare to be original.
Come on.